Good morning. It's Alana Johnson from Winnipeg Beach, Manitoba, and it's a beautiful, beautiful day, and lots of sunshine and a little bit warmer. So I'm hoping to get out and enjoy it. But I want to take this time to talk to you about a little bit more about what I talked about yesterday with decluttering, planning, and taking care of your mind, body, and soul. And I want to take two sections today and go over them a little bit more in depth, but I promise to keep this short, okay? As far as the decluttering goes, I was the queen of the messy house. Not really dirty, it was never dirty, but it was cluttered. If I had a paper or a kid's toy, I would just throw it in the closest drawer. And that was always a sore point with my mom, because she's the queen of organization. And unfortunately I took after my grandmother and loved her dearly, but that's one area that I had to work on. So decluttering, and what I mean by that is decluttering basically your life. They all say to start with your closet. Get a clean closet, declutter it, purge everything in your closet, take the clothes that you don't wear out and donate them. And that's always a great thing to do, is give to the needy. That's what we're all about, is giving back. So take your clothes that you haven't worn for a season or two and donate them. There's lots of charities, there's a Salvation Army, there's lots of needy people that can use the clothes more than you can. Have them hanging in your closet doing nothing. Straighten out the boxes, the papers in your closet, get all that done. Have a neat house. As I said, it was never dirty, but I was always, paper everywhere, toys everywhere, just junky. But if your surroundings are neat, it's so much easier to run a business if every area of your life is organized and you have it set up. So start by decluttering your closet, cleaning your house up, and then start with your office. And when you first start out, I'm sitting at the dining room table. I have a desk in there right now because until I walk over to the studio, it's kind of a pain right now. But you can have your desk anywhere, your office anywhere that's quiet, that you have a defined space that you can work at. And when you sit down to work, you're doing your tasks, you're getting your work done. You're not just staring at a blank screen and not knowing where to start. So this is a great one to get to the next section, is planning. Plan your day. I always set, I plan my day the night before. I'll know what I'm going to do, what video I want to shoot, what blog I want to do. If I'm doing a blog, what I want to work on in my business. And I have, it's the 80-20 rule. 80% of income producing activity, 20% of the stuff that's not going to make you any money, but it has to be done, such as setting up your blog, or doing your paperwork, or paying your bills, or whatever the case may be. So start with planning the night before, or even do the whole week. Plan your posts for Facebook. You can set it up with Buffer is the one I use to set up. I schedule everything, and you can do that ahead of time, and then you don't have to do it all in that day. So make sure you're using an agenda and notebooks, because you want to be writing down everything that you want to remember, that you think you're going to remember in your mind, and you're not, because there's so much going through your mind all the time. So write it all down. Write down your contacts you've made through Facebook or Twitter, wherever. Write everything, get to know the people. You know, talking to Sally. Well, Sally has an event coming up with her daughter, so make a note of it, and then the next day or the day after, you can ask her, oh, hey, how'd your concert go with Sally? I bet she was a star. And you're gonna build trust with her, and that's what you're looking to do. Is you want people to like you, get to know you, and trust you. And how better way to do that is to form a friendship before you even think about putting your link in front of them, or you may not even get to. But I think if you make one friend or 10 friends, wonderful. Okay, the money is going to come. But you get followers that I've had them for 2 years that are just starting to ask about my business, and joining me, that and the leaders that I've talked to and that I've been trained by, the same thing. They'll get people following for years before they make the commitment, before they trust them enough to hand them over their money and do business with them. Okay, so added bonus is once they get to know, like, and trust you, and you form a friendship, and they decide to do business with you, perfect. Okay, but don't have dollar signs in your eyes all the time. Okay, plan the night before. I said that. Set aside time to relax and regroup throughout the day, and that's especially important. You should only work 60 to 90 minutes a day, or at a time, in front of your computer before you get up and walk around, play with your kids, make dinner, whatever you want to do, just to regroup, to get your mind out in that zone that you can you get overwhelmed, and that's what we want to stop, is the overwhelm. So especially with me, I have MS, so I have to take that time to really stop and take care of myself. I sit down, have a bite to eat, I'll have a shake, whatever I have to do to fuel my body to be able to carry on. And I'm not saying you have to work 10 hours a day. You should be able to do it in 2 to 3 hours in the morning, 2 to 3 hours in the evening, and that should be your day. And in between, make sure it's not involving your work, okay? Unless you're talking to your contacts or something. There's always exceptions to the rules. Rules are made to be broken. Okay. Remember that what you're struggling with right now is taking you one day closer to your outcome. So if you're facing your struggles and you're taking the right action and you're working your business, whether it's on, in working your business, a lot of it is blogging, doing a video, connecting with people. I'll do my video, my blog, that only takes an hour of work, and then I connect with people for the other hour and a half, which is what I love to do. So make the change. Don't be afraid. Oh, sorry. knock you down here. Don't be afraid of the change, and change is what's gonna make your life so much better. Okay, until you change, nothing's gonna change. So I'm gonna leave that with you. I've gone for 10 minutes and way too long. Take care.